This arrived today and I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for, well, the best part of 11 months. And it's finally arrived. It's Tainted Grail. It's a board game. Now, I've reviewed one or two board games on my channel in the past, but this one's a little bit different. The first thing that's different about it is that I actually collaborated on making this game. It wasn't a huge collaboration. I helped with editing the language. Now, this is a board game that is, it's a narrative experience. The story takes place, I hope you can hear me properly, the story takes place in an alternative medieval England with the Knights of the Round Table who have gone missing. So you play the role of the people who have to take care of the kingdom while those knights are away. Something terrible has happened. This weirdness is encroaching on everywhere, and the knights of the Round Table have gone, and they're just not around. And so you have to do their job. And so this is Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Now there's a surprise box. I'm not going to open this for you right now because I've been asked to avoid any spoilers, but I will open pretty much everything else and I'll show you how absolutely beautiful this whole game is. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is not the game itself, it's the miniatures. If I show you on the back here, you can see that there are a load of miniatures to use within the game. So let's actually leave that until a tiny bit later. And let's get to the main event, which is down here. There we go. So this is the game itself. So I'll crack that open for you in a moment as well. Just want to see if there's anything additional in the bottom. And no, that seems to be everything for now. Right, so first things first. This is it's a Polish company actually. Some of you who watch my channel on a regular basis may know that I live in Poland. And so I was really pleased when I found out that some people living quite close to me were making this AAA board gaming experience. Can you see that properly? It's not. Here we go. Let me recenter that. I hope the camera doesn't fall. And I read some of what they'd written, and I was a little bit disappointed in some of the grammar, some of the language seemed a little bit clunky. So I said to them, hey, do you know what? I will edit all of your text for you. I didn't edit all of their text. There's so much text. It's incredible. The story is huge. But I said that I would edit the text that really matters for immersion. So I've done that. I wonder if they've added me anywhere in the what do you call it, in the credits, possibly on the first page. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, there I am. Look at that. Took me a little while. Denis Poisson. That's really cool. Never had my name on something as widely distributed as this before. It's very cool. Right, Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Here is the exploration journal. Now they've added this little cardboard insert to make sure that the spiral binding of of the storybook doesn't get damaged in transit. They have put a lot of effort into packaging this. This is very, very cool. And look how fun this is. This looks like it's damaged, but actually it's just printed on the page to make it look a little bit more fun. They've done a good job. Right. I'm going to show you this in quite a lot of detail when I've played it once or twice. For now, I just want to show you a quick unboxing. What do we have here? Got a couple of maps, some very cool maps. I'll bring some light over here onto these maps. They seem to be the same map reproduced 4 times. Yep, it's the same thing. There's some descriptions of the various players. There we are. Some save sheets, and let's try and get into this. The player boards, which are quite. Sorry, don't mean to blind you. Quite pretty. Yeah, there's they've got recesses to put cubes and dice and whatever you need in there. And here are some of the minis. Let me go for some of the small ones so that we're there we are. Let's get a little bit of shadow on there. Really, really beautiful miniatures. What's that on his back? Very, very nice. Now, I don't, I have done some painting in the past, but I haven't painted for at least 15 years. I might do something about that. That is gorgeous. Let's have a look at the next one. Seems to be the mage. I think his name is Maggot. I might be getting the names confused. Very, very beautiful. Expression on their face. I mean, it's just it's a terrific job. Terrific job. All right. Number 2. Let's see who else we have here. So you can definitely see the mold line on this particular one. But that's to be expected with molded plastic. It's not resin after all. These are just gaming pieces. They're not collector's models, but I would say that they're quite close to being model quality. Wow. And then the last one over here. Let's check this out. Come on, focus. Wow, there's even a little detail on his hammer there. Very, very cool. Right. It comes with this this crazy guy here. This big boss dude. I'm just really impressed with the detail. Sorry, let me try and get close here. As close as I can without losing any focus. Very, very nice. I apologise for the state of my hands, by the way, guys. This is my left hand. This is my good one. it's winter here, and yeah, I'm starting to get just damaged hands, basically. It might not look very particularly appetizing. Nothing I can really help, I'm afraid. And these are the menhirs. So the menhirs are these huge statues which keep the weirdness out as long as they stay lit. And a lot of the game, from what I understand, is about going around trying to keep these menhirs lit. And down here there's a counter that I'll show you in a moment. Let's have a close look at that sword there. It looks very cool. And then on the back there's this kind of weird knight guy, or hard to say, with some candles down at his feet. Lovely. Right, and there are three different builds for this guy. Put this one back. This one's got just a slightly different look. Right. Very cool. Seems to have some kind of cup in his hand, some chalice. Similar guy in the back there. And over here, yeah, a third build with some lantern up over here. Yeah, the sword's a little warped, but actually it doesn't look completely out of place. I mean, that's apparently there's something that you can fix with a little bit of warm water. I don't think that I will. I think that it looks kind of pretty warped anyway, and I think that it doesn't look too out of place, actually. What are these things in the back here, if I can get some focus? Are they lanterns? Is it scales? Hard to say. Maybe candles, simply. All right. Okay. So those are the minis that you get in the base game. The art in the cards is really lovely. But again, I'm not going to be able to open them all up for you quite yet. I'll show them when I possibly do a gameplay or something along those lines. Maybe a gameplay, maybe just a review once I've played through once or twice. But yeah, the art is very delicate and very interesting. Definitely beautiful. great fun. All right. Oh yeah, and some rather larger sized cards. Okay. Comes with a couple of die. So, I didn't used to get confused between 1 die, 2 dice, but from playing with so many people who don't know the distinction, I've started to get it wrong as well. It's easily done. Really, really pretty dice. There we go. Very, very nice. All right, what else am I going to show you? I'm going to show you the monsters of Avalon. There we go. The monsters of Avalon. Alright, and for this, I think I'm just going to how to put them away again. Very useful. Very good. Alright, I think I'm just going to unhook the camera, take it in my hand, and I'll just have a slightly better control. Here we go. Now I'm going to go through every one of them. I don't see how I can't. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. All right. That guy's arm looks like in a very bad shape. Okay. Very cool. Who else do we have? Oh, that's nice. Again, it's a little bit nicer with some shadow, so you can see what you're doing. So one of the things that I think I might end up doing is simply spray painting all of these in white, and then just putting some. It's called a wash, so it's just some very, very thin paint that just falls into all the cracks, so it brings out all the details. So I think that I'll probably do that if I get a moment. I mean, I'm pretty busy, but ideally that's what I would like to do. There we go. What is going on here? Where's his head? Yeah, so this is seems to be the product of what they're calling the weirdness, just completely deforming. I guess could be a grotesque caricature of what might happen from radioactive fallout, right? Yeah, that's just his head right at the top there, huh? Crazy. All right, who do we have here? He looks pretty cool. Some nice detail on his dagger there. It's like head of a bat, maybe. Mm-hmm. Right, very nice. Oh, this guy's taken a prisoner. right. Yeah, I mean these models, yeah, yes, they are grotesque. There's no question about that. But the attention to detail is just so minute. And look at those leaves on his sleeve there. It's definitely a work of love. And yeah, it's the reason why I was happy to do the editing for them. It would have been a shame to put all this to waste just because the text wasn't up to scratch. The text, which by the way was pretty good, you know, for a non-native to start off with. Krzysztof Piskorski is the writer, and I've been in close collaboration with him. He's been very, very cool with me, very very good. Just generally, a really, really nice guy, and his imagination is just through the roof. Very, very nice narrative, very nice ideas for his story and so on. Okay. What else do we have? Very cool. Oh, get out. There we are. This is a good one. I'm really looking forward to this. So you can play the game from 1 to 4 players. And the truth is, I'm kind of expecting to solo this. It would be great to do this with some friends, and I've got some friends whom I know would probably love to play it with me. But it's a long game, and I can't imagine being able to get together often enough to be able to really get something out of the story, you know. So if I'm soloing it, I can just do this every night for half an hour here and there. I might actually get through the story eventually if I'm waiting for game night every month or whatever. Yeah, it might be tougher. Right, now we're getting to the slightly bigger beasts here. What's going on here? Very curious. I'm sure the details will be revealed in the within the cards or within the narrative book. Group of orc type people here with some trippy looking hands coming out the ground. Very nice. What else do we have? some kind of worm. Let's get a close look at his face, his head. All right, very cool. Here's a triple or quadruple one. There we go. All right, I'm sure it'll be fun to fight. This guy is very, very nice. I really like him. The extra face coming out of his neck, because why not? Here. The horseman. Let's try and get a look at his face here. All right. Very nightmarish. Nice details on the feathers there. Looks like corals. Something really bad coming out of its wings there. Yeah. Super. Okay, and his headless horseman is using his own spine as some kind of mace. Come on, focus, you can do it. There we go. There's a skull on the end of his spine there. That's a long old spine. All right. Nice. And then the last one, which is pretty mad actually. Oof. All right, let's get a close look at this. We've got some baby being held. Some ghostly figure without a face, without form, it would seem. Just these weird strands. And behind, yeah, it seems to be bones and bones of arms and hands. Very, very weird, very, very trippy. Pretty cool. All right. So that's it. Those are the miniatures, and yeah, that's really going to be it for my initial unboxing. I am very likely to post more in the near future about Tainted Grail and my experience of playing the game, and yeah, giving you some more insight into the cards and things like that. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and to subscribe if you haven't already. See you very soon. Bye bye.